We tripled the practice in the first year. I mean, that speaks for itself. I mean, and it wasn't me, it was the team, and it was the material and putting the things in place.
You know, when I first got here, there was a lot of barriers just as far as team members were concerned, a lot of negativity, and so having really to overcome all of that and get everybody on board and, you know, on the same positive path, and always finding solutions. That's the biggest obstacle that I feel like we had, and once we got everyone on that positive path, I feel like we were able to accept everything else that came down the pipeline.
It's created a tremendous amount of ease, I think, with the operation. Like when you separate things, because we have team leaders and they manage their teams, and I don't have to do that.
It's such a high level of quality here at this office. Like, we all pep each other up and get each other ramped to get that 5-star qualification, because we know it means so much to our company.
I love the fact that you're more accountable now as far as for your processes of everything and just kind of how everything flows. It's one thing if you have a process in your office that your boss has just said, this is what we're doing here, versus the Institute actually implementing and everyone's on board with it. And so when you walk in every day, it's on your mind, you're on your feet, you're following the processes and teamwork.
Before not being involved with Scheduling Institute, I really didn't follow new patients. I really followed treatment plan acceptance, and so now seeing those numbers of new patients and how that quantifies into per operatory production and stuff like that, that I pay attention to now. I pay attention to our collection goals, so really it has to do with statistics. I really pay more attention to, and it's really because of the Scheduling Institute.
What it's done for me is it's taught me the correct way to answer phones, know how to care for people. It gives me the confidence that I need to know that I can help people out during their appointments, during their phone calls, and just to make their experience really a top-notch service. And just be able to grow in this field.
We had come from a practice with maybe 10 new patients a month, if that. And we're now seeing about 70 to 80 patients a month, and we're a very small practice with one doctor. It's kind of amazing. We have more staff. We have a hygiene assistant, which is awesome. We love that. We're serving more people in the community. I like that Dr. Soistman, we can go to him about things, and we ultimately get things addressed. The building is prettier now. We have another operatory.
We've cleaned up all of our tables in the operatories, so there's not a lot of stuff sitting out. Our front desk is extraordinarily changed. We actually widened an area, and we took out magazines that were maybe not positive, and we have a water station, a beverage station. There's just a lot of those kind of little changes, especially appealing to the eye.
You've got a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of support from the Scheduling Institute, and you've got a wealth of support from the other doctors. I mean, I go and I make friends with the people that are there. I mean, and if you're smart, make friends with the people that are the most successful people, right? You want to learn from the best. Know that it works, and know that you always get what you deserve too. I mean, you have to have ownership over what you do. So if you choose to spend the money and you don't listen to anything and you don't do anything, well, whose fault is it? It's not Jay's fault. It's not anybody at the Scheduling Institute's fault. It's your fault. It would be my fault if I didn't do anything. And there are times when I feel like I need to pick up the pace. So there are measures you put in place, like the quarterly meetings, that will help you re-energize. Just know that it can work, and just in your mind you should say it will work, and that's the bottom line. We don't accept anything less than the best. It's going to happen, and that's it. Find your vision, make it happen. That's it.